What's up, the squad? Back with another video. I see in the title is going down. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see in the title. When I tell y'all, I gotta be calm. And I gotta be calm just for the simple fact that I don't even want to get hype. I don't want to get hype for a couple of reasons. I don't want to get hype. I'm gonna say the first reason is because it's like I told you so. You know what I mean? Like I told you so. Not speaking so much on y'all. The other people that's in my comments that, you know, obviously support Karmelo Anthony. But it's that I told you so. You know what I mean? The other reason is I'm just not feeling, you know, the best today. So I appreciate it, you know, if y'all say, you know, some prayers and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not going to go too much in detail. But, you know, trying to keep a, you know, smile on my face and stay positive and definitely pray. You know, I am a child of God. And I do pray. If you don't, that's, you know, that's on you. You know, it's yeah. But me personally, I do. And prayers to y'all if y'all go through anything. I just don't want to, you know, I don't like that one-sided thing. Definitely prayers to y'all. But you know, that's more the reason. You know, I'm a little chill today. But to start this video off, y'all see it right here. Posted by Sarah Fields. Give, say, and go. Karmelo. Or should I say, Karmelo's mother has raised the goal to almost $1.4 million. Mind you, it has slowed down so much. It has slowed down so much, y'all. Says right here, people stop donating to Karmelo Anthony. They don't believe the story. 48 hours and it's only gained $1,000. Mind y'all, 1,000 is still too much. Because me personally, and this is how I feel, I don't expect everybody else to feel this way, which I'm sure many of y'all do. I wouldn't give Karmelo a penny. I wouldn't give Karmelo a penny just for the simple fact that, you know, and as I'm looking over here to my right, you know, it's somebody that is dealing with, you know, a sickness. And as I was about to say, there's people in need of way more things than what Karmelo and his family got going on. That's how I look at it. And I'm being 100 with y'all. That's how I look at it. I obviously see that they didn't raise over $500,000, and he has done something so horrible, you know, so horrible. Now he's asking for. I'm gonna just get into the video. I don't want to go, you know, too far yet. I want to show y'all as I go. But I'm telling y'all, this money definitely should go to, you know, Austin Metcalf's his family. That's how I look at it. I know a lot of people probably gonna disagree. Well, he is still, you know, you got to be fair and this that. Forget all that. He wasn't fair when he did what he did at all. You know what I mean? Y'all got Karmelo Anthony's family is now asking people for gas money. It gets worse, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. It gets worse. And to pay for the therapy sessions for the entire family. As y'all can see here on the Give, Send, Go. If y'all go to the Give, Send, Go, y'all ain't gotta donate nothing, which I know y'all not. But if you go to the Give, Send, Go, it literally has on Karmelo Anthony's you know, Give, Send, Go is his donation. You scroll down, it says transportation to and from court proceedings. This, I'm not gonna lie, this is sad. I know I'm laughing and smiling, but this is sad. And you got trauma-informed counseling for our entire family. I feel like, and people are missing I feel like a lot of people aren't understanding. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, they don't need gas money. They don't. I'm not gonna say. People go through mental health, so I'm not gonna say they don't need counseling, but I am gonna say that they're just adding things to the list to gain money, to get money, to use their son, you know, to for real use their son as, you know, okay, we about to get this money. They know he's guilty. I done said this so many times. They know he's guilty. They seen the videos. They seen the video. I know for a fact they seen the video. I'm going to show y'all some more stuff. But I know for a fact that they seen the video and they looked at the video and boom, okay, well, all we can do now is try to get as much money as we can. Make sure we look out for him. Make sure he get his commissary. Make sure he gets this. Make sure he gets this when he ain't here and doing this and doing it. Mind y'all, I know this a lot of money. Trust me, I'm with y'all with that. I'm literally with y'all. 500,000 asked for 1.4. I'm with y'all with it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they're making a list. Transportation, we need gas money. We need counseling. We got to pay for security. We got to pay for this. We got to pay for that. It's getting money. They using them and getting money. They know what the deal is. But the thing is, when I first started this video, I said specifically, and I kept on mentioning this, bro. And I'm only gonna play one video. I ain't gonna go too far and play multiple videos. But I've already told y'all that there are gonna be a lot of black people. A lot of black people that's gonna be mad, and it's gonna be funny. I told y'all this. They're gonna be mad because all the money gone. They done spent the money up. Now they ask for more money. And like I said, a lot of black people just use this as, okay, we about to be the R word. This boy is black, and that's what we gonna do. Mind y'all, I said, and y'all can tell, please tell people in the comments that I literally said this. I done said this in so many videos. That a lot of these people, black, I've seen black, white, I didn't see multiple races, but mostly black people that have donated to Karmelo Anthony, and they don't have it themselves, and they're going to be mad. Check it out. I'm not, trust and believe. And if I get copyrighted, I apologize. They are. This lady is playing a song. Hey, y'all, what's going through her hair right now? Y'all know what's going through her hair right now? Why can't I get that? That's going through her hair right now. Why can't I get this money? Why this boy then did this to this other kid, and I'm sitting here struggling, and I donate to him. That's what's going through her hair right now.
Dollars donation again. What did y'all do in a brand new house?
They say that was a minute ago. That's just y'all. That was a minute ago. That was a minute ago when we was letting everybody know what was going on. Now it's. They said y'all was buying Escalades. They said y'all weren't paying attention. Y'all don't know y'all weren't paying attention. Y'all weren't paying attention because y'all was too busy trying to be the R word. That's why. They was too busy doing all this on X, on TikTok, on YouTube, in my comments. Now all of a sudden they want their money back. Now it's too late.
With that money. Now y'all should have put that money up for that man lawyer fees, because them people is fighting, trying to get that man. And he's young. So in a way, y'all up there spend all that money like that y'all raised.
I know that ain't mine.
There spend all that money like that.
Nah, that's hers. I was finna say, you get that in check. You get that in check. I'm telling y'all. I thought it was me.
So in a way, y'all up there spend all that money like that y'all raised.
It's priorities.
That was supposed to be put aside for him with his lawyer fees and everything else that he need to have that money for. And y'all gonna sit up there and spend that boy money.
Spend that boy money. I find it funny, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I find it funny. Somebody said they want their money back. I'm telling y'all. She want her money back. At the end of the day, she want her money back. That's it and that's all. I can't play certain video. Karmelo Anthony already blew through the 500K, donated back in April, and now his family has asked for another 1 million. These people are grifters. I want my money back. Bro, this is funny, bro. This is funny.
Spent that money. And trust me, they were spent. If you think real hard, you try to use all that brain juice up there. They might be financially destitute to handle something like this.
That's crazy.
Living expenses? Yeah, clothes, PlayStation.
Bro, everybody, I tried to tell, that's the thing. I tried to tell everybody that this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. Now they want their money. They want their $5-10 back. Some people donated 100, 200, 300. But I'm telling y'all, it's people that really don't have it. That really don't have it. And that's on them. You want to donate? It's on you. At the end of the day. Telling y'all. Got it. Karmelo Anthony requests court-appointed lawyer despite raising over $500,000 for legal fees on gifts and gold. Family's now asked for $1.4 million. This post says, look, I'm not picking sides or playing jury or judge. But I will say this. Shame on Karmelo Anthony's family. They raised money for a decent trial attorney, but Karmelo is now asked for a public defender so that additional money can be raised. The meaning of that, his parents and the loudmouth spokesperson, Dominique Alexander, if y'all didn't know, are throwing the kids to the wolves. YouTube, not literally, and will likely pocket the money after their kid is found guilty. So one thing about it is that, like I've been saying, ever since this case has started, when they start, raising money and they getting this, getting that, they know it's guilty. From the get-go, they showing the videos, this, that, and the other, and they knew it was guilty. Now it's, okay, we need to ask for more money. We need to ask for more money just for the simple fact that we see that they donated so much money, so we going to ask for more money so we have it in our pockets. We got to pay for this, this house. We got to pay for these cars. We got to do this. We got to do that. Commissary, we know we're going to be in there. Got to ask some money. Trying to get every single thing. Then Dominique Alexander. NGA, they parade. Gone. We did this for you. We did that. We made sure this happened. We'll take you to court. We'll take you to court. If you don't, I guarantee, bro. I'm already knowing how all these conversations that went on why they asked for more money. They doing, I'm telling y'all, it's over with. When I see Dominique Alexander, all I see is I'm about to try to figure out how I can get some money out of somebody. That's what I see. In his rap sheet. I'm telling y'all, that's what I see. Karmelo Anthony asked for a public defender since he's too broke to afford a good lawyer. Shouldn't surprise anybody. Taking the donation was a smart move. Karmelo and his family knows he's guilty and spent it all before he gets locked away. People that donated got played. If y'all didn't know that, you know now. You got played. You got played. Now, this is the video that I do want to show. This is, another, journalist reporter. It's on the news and literally showing that, they showed multiple people, journalists, of course, that, what happened, showed the video. And this is probably the most of what you will see when it comes to the video.
They allowed me to view this video under strict conditions. I couldn't record anything. I couldn't take pictures. I could take notes, but that's about it. They would play it one time, and they wouldn't even rewind it or play it again, even the moment in question. So what I saw in the video was ultimately, it's from the press box across the field on the 45-yard line. You can view a yellow tent across the field. That's where this incident happened. There's no sound on the video. And it's raining, and you can see about 30 to 40 people around the field. It's a track meet that morning, so they're preparing for this track meet. The incident in question happens at 9:44 a.m. It's really calm up until that point, and then chaos ensues, and you can't really make up anybody. You can't make out individuals. You can see people and colors and what they're wearing, but you can't make out identities. But again, at 9:44, chaos ensues. What I did not see was any obvious physical altercation leading up to the stabbing.
No obvious physical altercation. Mind y'all, this is a tease video. There are over 30 witnesses. Over 15 that recorded this. Obviously, confiscated their phones, got this, got that. There are more videos out on cell phones. Not anymore, I think at the time. Obviously, the videos aren't out, but this is just a tease of it. Showing and we hearing that it's no physical altercation. This isn't the first person that said this that was there, that actually seen a video. Tells you a lot. He's guilty.
Now, I went inside the stadium earlier this morning to try and give our viewers a better vantage point of where this all happened. Take a look. Across the field, you can see where the press box cameras captured everything. We're on the 45-yard line here. This is where it ultimately happened. There was a tent right up here, the kind of the sports tent where everybody was huddled at 9:44. Whatever went down happened right here. Everybody kind of took off. Now, according to police reports, Austin Metcalf and Karmelo Anthony were here at this track meet. Austin Metcalf told Anthony he needed to move out from under their team's tent when Anthony grabbed his bag, reached inside, and told Austin, quote, "Touch me and see what happens." The police report states Metcalf grabbed Anthony to tell him to move. Anthony pulled out a knife, stabbed Metcalf once in the chest, and ran. Metcalf died in his twin brother's arms. And now, as of last week, Karmelo Anthony indicted for first-degree murder.
I'm telling y'all. It's all right there. And the sad thing about it, of course, I protected myself, this, that, and the other. It's sad to say, and I hate to say it, but Austin Metcalf isn't here, to defend himself. And that's why it's very, very important for those witnesses, to come forward to actually tell the truth on what's going on, as well as, his brother and the people that was around him. And it's important for Karmelo to tell the truth and stop lying. That's how I look at it. And his family to stop lying. I'm just being 100, bro. It's literally I look at it as right or wrong. Y'all can see, it wasn't just one camera. There's multiple cameras. People that recorded it, all of that. But like said, there are plenty of witnesses of them hearing what happened, recording what happened, literally everything. So I know for a fact that they're just trying to get whatever money they can out of everybody. Y'all seen in 48 hours, only raised $1,000. And trust and believe that's still a lot of money. Still a lot of money. And people need to realize, what's actually going on. I'm telling y'all. Then however you know that he's guilty, you got a classmate. Listen to the first thing this reporter says.
One girl that we spoke with knew Anthony pretty well, that she's...
I'm going to let y'all listen again.
One girl that we spoke with knew Anthony pretty well, that...
Knew Anthony pretty well.
She says, and told us this.
I'm in shock because it's like, I wouldn't expect that from him. I only know him fighting and stuff, but to take someone's life is just like a different level.
I mean, it's just, again, being completely honest. Saying that, obviously she wouldn't expect him to do that. And like I said, this isn't the first fight, and that's, obviously on school grounds, and that won't be the last. Students see it all the time. It was in my schools all the time. But like I said, that is definitely taking it too far. And that should just tell you everything. It definitely should tell you everything. I seen him in a fight before, or I seen him talk crazy to somebody before. He's known for fighting. That should tell y'all something. I'm telling y'all, bro. Then you got his dad, of course, saying that he's a good kid. He works 2 jobs. He's a A student. Has a 3.7 GPA. He wasn't the aggressor. He wasn't the one who started it. Let me tell you something. When it all comes down to it, he wasn't supposed to have a knife. He wasn't supposed to be there at all. And he shouldn't have did what he did. All that don't matter. He's a good kid. That was before he did what he did. He works 2 jobs before he did what he did. An A student. Crazy thing is, they still let him graduate, which is outrageous to me. He was not the aggressor. All this, it makes me mad, bro. It makes me mad because it's like, y'all know the truth. Y'all know the truth about it. Y'all dragging it and trying to do whatever y'all can, to protect the evil. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. And I know that it's definitely something tough to say, but it's true. It definitely is true. And people need to wake up and realize. Definitely. Y'all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely appreciate y'all. Comment down below on, how y'all feel about this situation. Myself, I'm about to edit this. Go eat me something to eat and lay down. If y'all can't tell, I'm pretty sleepy. I'm pretty sleepy, and I'm usually not, but I didn't get that much sleep. Like I said, I definitely appreciate the prayers and stuff that y'all give. I try to take mental health days and try to calm myself down and stuff like that. Also, let y'all know, I feel like you don't have to let everybody know what you're going through, but you definitely need to let it out. Tell people, that you're going through something. Just telling somebody that you're going through something, or, anybody that's out there, that's going through mental health issues, telling somebody that, you going through something or something like that, it takes a lot out of your chest, not even saying too much, it takes a lot out of your chest just to let somebody know, and to let somebody know that you're not alone. Trust and believe. I've been dealing with this for years, and you're not alone. There's other people that either go through the same thing, or worse, or just a little bit. So just know that it's always somebody that, that's out there, and not to beat yourself up too much. Not literally YouTube, but literally not to go at yourself too much, but to just calm down, take those days just to chill out, even if you got to call off work, even if you got to, and I know some people can't afford it, but even if you got to, mental health is definitely important. I don't care what nobody say. So definitely, know that. And if y'all do, believe in God, pray to God and stuff like that, definitely do that. Not only on bad times, but the good times too. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love, everybody. Catch y'all next one.